No smoking. I'll shoot anyone who's puffing.
Shit.
Extinguish that before I turn and shoot.
Ow! Can't keep it on the tongue. Ow!
I never understood why you've got old movies where they just take the cig and they just go...
Because it's macho and, like, tough.
Bullshit! Okay, sorry. You were saying?
It was macho and tough.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I totally forgot there was a liquor in here now. There didn't used to be in the main games.
Now you remember!
And now I remember.
Oh, yeah! Ah!
It just showed up and said hi. Hello! I'm here. Oh my god, a safe specifically for Carlos? That's fun. Actually, there's a small detail with that safe that I really like. Let's say you don't find the combo.
Likely.
Even if you do find the combination as Jill, somebody's already pilfered what's inside.
Oh.
That's kind of fun.
It was Carlos, because he's... Oh.
Well, I wish he would have not, like, dropped it out of his pocket or something next time you play it. You don't ever play as him again, I'm sorry.
Aw.
Yep, this is his last segment. Perish.
So I was gonna give you the combination, guy! Jeez!
I'm trying to remember what movie I saw. It was about a mall Santa, like, hallucinating, and then you had William Shatner as a radio show host. But...
Oh...
You might know what I'm talking about, but you just made me think of, like, Carlos is actually shooting real people. These aren't zombies. This is just what he sees in his delusions on a hard day at work. Like, imagine that. Imagine we finally had a Resident Evil where it was all in everybody's head. Maybe that's more the dollhouse than anything else, but...
Okay, let's hear some other ideas that'll kill the franchise forever.
Making it kid-friendly.
Oh, yeah,
Rated E for everyone.
Perfect. Well, hang on.
Wait,
Let's
what?
not rule anything out.
Resident Meanie Head. It's perfect.
Everybody loved the puppets that they did for the Resi 8 promos, you know?
Yeah,
You could do something with that. You could do something, you know, a little less, you know, gory horror and more like atmospheric horror, a la Little Nightmares or something.
Okay, can I just say, you know how Resident Evil's been showing off their sales numbers lately, and they're showing, like, brand new artwork. It's just like, to celebrate, yay. That is, like, the most wholesome I've ever seen, like, half of that cast, and even some of the monsters just like,
Because we're all here to have fun, right?
That's right.
We remembered what Resident Evil's all about, having fun.
For the most part.
Yeah.
Especially these days.
Especially these days.
See, it's really funny, because I was looking back at all the RE games we've gotten since 2017. And eating's so good, but for a while there we were getting a Resident Evil game like every single year, and we've talked about this before in previous series. That's a very funny joke. That is one of the funniest jokes I've seen in this game. So in your initial playthrough, a hunter runs by after you get the key, showing that there's a new monster about to be revealed.
Here he is!
They have him turn back around and come directly towards you, being like, nah, not this time.
Oh, hey.
We also got to see Carlos's counterattack. He's got a haymaker. Like, if something comes up, he basically shoulder checks them and then punches them right in the face. It's great. It's a good way to stun an enemy, put them on the ground so you can get some extra hits.
Shit, I bet he can't punch a boulder, though.
Probably not with the best of them. Where is Chris right now? God, I have to wonder. But, yeah, all the different RE games we've been getting. Biohazard had DLC the year after it came out, and then we got RE2, RE3, and all that. It's kind of been like a sine wave, because RE3 came out and it's like, oh, cool, but it also came with RE Resistance. It's like, okay, what are you even doing? And then eventually we got Village. It's like, awesome, Village. Next year, they were like, how about DLC for Village? Awesome. And also RE-verse. What? Are you... What? So why? Stop it.
This seems to happen a lot. Like, you know, look at all the recent releases that Capcom has had. Like, we got, for example, RE4 Remake. Yeah! Awesome! Great! It's amazing! Street Fighter 6. Oh, boom! Bam! Just throwing them out! Monster Hunter Wild! Scoot! Yeah! Just
Speaking
killing
of
it!
Monster Hunter.
Exoprimal! What are you doing? What? Do I ask for this? Eh?
I hate to say stop with the multiplayer thing, but maybe stop with the multiplayer in specific franchises. I'm not fucking with you. Just get out of here.
I want to think that they're making enough money that they can experiment like this and do something like this and train new staff and create rapport and all that and create experience and all that. Create new fans, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be people here like 2-3 years from now saying, oh yeah, I loved Exoprimal. That was a really good game, I thought.
Yeah, weirdos.
Yeah, weirdos. Anyway, fellow weirdo, what's going on now?
I'm just saying, the fact that REverse is getting killed off, like servers are going down this year that we're recording this, but Resistance is not, at least not yet, is amazing, because REverse was a celebration of 25 years of Resident Evil. Awesome. They're gonna kill the anniversary.
It's a head scratcher, certainly, but not gonna stop me from playing other Resident Evil games that are better.
Like, the only people playing that shit are bots. I mean, not bots, but cheaters. And people trying to get the achievements before the servers are down forever. Now, I brought this up for a specific reason. It's mainly to segue into Resident Evil Resistance. Which I'm planning on talking about.
Oh, right, yeah, that came with this.
It came with this. It came with this instead of the Mercenaries mode that 3 used to have. That is one of the biggest missteps of this game, in my opinion. It was right there.
You think they kind of stopped with that multiplayer kind of thing? Well, with Resi 4 not shipping with that?
I mean...
It wouldn't have made sense. What would you have done with it? It would have been dead in the water.
I'm glad they just released separate ways and that's all they had to do. And then Mercenaries eventually. Like, that's cool. Glad you finally did that.
That's all you need to do.
Just, Resident Evil in multiplayer does not work. Stop it. You've tried it 4 times and none of them have worked.
Yes, it has.
Name one.
Resi 5.
Okay, online multiplayer. That never works.
Resi 5.
No, you're not...
Or do you mean like the...
I'm meaning like kill, shooty, not co-op.
Oh, not co-op.
Yeah, not co-op. I'm talking Umbrella Corps, Resistance, REverse.
No.
Every single one of them has been shit.
Outbreak.
Outbreak is shit too.
Oh, he said it!
Of course I did. Because I'm contrarian. And I hate you. I'm kidding. I don't even know you, Outbreak lover. All you Outbreak fans
Personally,
out there.
I think you're a myth, but...
I'm so sorry. I think that's worse than saying I hate you. You don't exist.
I don't even believe in you. I think they talk about you in legend.
Where are my Gaiden lovers at? Where are my Resident Evil Gaiden people at?
Well, Gaiden makes a bit more sense, because there's somebody on there who always wanted to play his big brother or his cousin's PlayStation to play that awesome new Resident Evil game, but he couldn't because all he could afford was a Game Boy Color. But hey, lo and behold, there was a Resident Evil game for Game Boy Color, and they played it and they loved it because it was all they had.
See, statistically...
That makes sense.
Every game is somebody's favorite.
Sure.
Statistically.
Sure.
It's probably the one they... obviously played the most, the only one they had, maybe.
It's the beauty of human nature. You can't like quantify that. It's like, yeah, I know this game sucks, but I love it because I played it and I love it.
And
I got plenty like that. You do too.
Yeah,
and you at home do too. I know you do.
Exactly. I know you do. Specifically you.
Put them in the comments.
I see you. You think you're so clever, don't you? Thinking you can get away with being the one person who actually likes Outbreak.
It's time to acquit you of your guilty pleasures.
Nah, you can play whatever you want.
There's some that should be guilty though.
Yeah.
I've got it. Yeah, what?
Like, I'm not gonna make fun of you for liking Resident Evil Revelations. That's fine. You could be wrong. It's fine. I couldn't even say that with a straight face.
You're being facetious.
Yeah. Now I'm being extremely facetious and being a douchebag on purpose. Now I know it's statistically correct that a game is somebody's favorite. And that's perfectly fine. Uh-oh! How convenient that they decided to get up now!
You just have to defend why that is. It doesn't have to be like, a huge defense. Just some kind of marker to say, I like it because this.
Actually, that'd be a fun little social experiment.
Oh, yeah?
Because I've seen people stand up for Umbrella Chronicles. I've seen people stand up for Umbrella Corps. Dark Side Chronicles, all the ones that are just like, okay.
Umbrella Corps, I don't understand why, though. I mean, if you like it, then you're not liking Resident Evil. You're liking Call of Duty. That's what you really want. But
they're out there.
But they are out there.
They're out there.
Damn it! You can't.
So
you're right.
please,
Oh.
for those of you who like the Resident Evils that aren't seen as positively, tell me why. I am genuinely curious.
You're talking to? I'm goddamn Nathaniel Bard.
I've always been a defender of 5, even when they first came out.
5 can be rough by yourself, better with a friend.
And I've always played with a friend, and that's the supreme way to experience that, I believe.
Military consults with me on projects beyond your comprehension.
There's people out there that like 6. And
I've met a few.
that's unbelievable. But valid. But valid!
Yep.
Doctor, you didn't read the
Okay, so we're about to get into Nathaniel Bard. Character made for this game to give Carlos a reason to do the things he does. This is a search and rescue. In order to get into the room he's hiding out in, we needed his name. We needed him to say his name to get into here, and that's what we got.
We're gonna serve him.
He is an absolute asshole. Everybody points it out. This guy's a dickhead. He should not be saved. He should die.
Well, let's...
There's also the possibility that he was the reason this happened. So, what's up? What's up, man?
Yeah, I'd crown him too.
Easy as that.
But he already did it.
Uh-huh.
Or someone already did it.
Yup. He had the vaccine.
I'm looking. Well, look harder. There's gotta be a computer, right?
What a piece of shit asshole.
Very much so. He was schmoozing up to the highest authorities here in Raccoon City.
Bootlicking jerk off.
Yeah, chief of police is going to be there, the mayor. Hey, and I also like this part. It's just like, hey, you're my special friend. You want any women? It's like, goddamn.
Human trafficking asshole.
It's like, all right, so we got make him a piece of shit, make him the worst human being forever. And what are we gonna do? We're gonna try to humanize a piece of shit. All right, you wanna see this? All right, let's do it.
Humanize.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's try to redeem this piece of shit.
Redeem.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh no, the dead will wash over Capitol Hill. The world's fucked. The world's fucked, dude. We're so screwed.
Anyway, back to the game.
We're so screwed.
Oh, right, yeah.
1 dose of the vaccine. It's not for his side hose. It's for this guy who's helping him get out of the city while the getting's good. That guy's dead, obviously, but... yeah, you help me, I'll help you. But I need to get out of here because people are coming to kill me. So let's see the video message he left us.
This is VRC Chief Nathaniel Bard, September 29, 11 p.m. I am acutely aware that my time is out,
Oh, short message. Huh?
and I hope and pray by making this recording and bringing the truth to light that I can restore some small shred of
Honor!
All of Raccoon City's suffering began with the release of a biological weapon known as the T-virus. My employer, the Umbrella Corporation, engineered this virus, and they ordered my team to develop a vaccine.
Fortunately, the CEO is anti-vax. How can you be anti-vax in a pharmaceutical company? How does that work?
Stored underground.
You know, I only like specific things to be fought against, not everything.
Bored. They want to destroy it.
That's, I think, the most fucked up thing. It's like, hey, can you make a vaccine so we can destroy it later?
Erase all evidence that the virus ever existed.
It's like, hey, could you make me the Eiffel Tower out of toothpicks? Hey, thanks.
I'm not a fool. I know they don't want me to...
And this is a big moment for Carlos, where he realizes that Jill calling out his employer was absolutely justified, and he is devastated by this. He thought he was doing a good thing by good people.
Yeah, he's got those kind eyes that says, I'm ready to go, yeah, I'm gonna be like that Chris Redfield guy.
But nope, his employer caused the zombie outbreak to begin with.
Sorry, you're like Black Monday from Yakuza 3. You're those American terrorists they call in to clean up the job, you know?
I feel kind of bad for Carlos, because the exact same thing happened in the original. This one is just a tad more fleshed out because he had somebody to go find. But it turns out the people who told him to find Dr. Bard were the people who were going to kill him anyway.
They didn't bother to check his email either.
Nope.
And if they would have checked, they would have known that there would have been one vaccine.
Yeah.
Be careful. Careful? Have you seen this town?
All right, so we got the vaccine. This means we can save Jill.
All right.
That's the most important thing on our mind, because she's super cop. She could do anything. Oh, I got a hunter! Well, anyway. So I'm remembering back to my original RE3 Let's Play. The hunters were introduced there. They were introduced there, along with the Hunter Gammas. So 2 flavors of Hunter were reintroduced in the hospital at the same time.
Spicy.
And it was an absolute nightmare. And then they escaped the hospital, and then they became regular enemy types. I'm so glad they're reintroduced here, but I fucking hate hunters. They are the meanest sons of bitches in the entirety of Resident Evil, because
They're just nasty boogers.
in every game they've been in, they have a special attack where if you're anything other than fine, your head comes clean off and you're dead. One hit kill. Here, they just naturally have a one-hit kill move.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Ooh! That's spicy.
and a difficulty where everything else is practically a one-hit kill.
Uh-huh. Just more fuel to the Inferno.
He just goes, itchy, tasty. Oh, shit, gotta get the...
Yep.
Hurry.
Let's get you your meds. Get you this cool purple Kool-Aid.
Tink! Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh. Skin turned to rock.
You put it in the vein, right? I was supposed to do that?
Close enough. It'll seep in, right?
You know it's an oral.
Is there a kid version? Okay, this is a nice little detail. So soldiers actually do sleep like this when on high alert. For that reason, and that reason only. To get up as soon as they hear something. That's cool.
Attention all citizens. The contagion spreading throughout the city has been designated uncontainable. On October 1st, Raccoon City will be completely destroyed in a missile strike. All residents capable of rational thought are urged to evacuate immediately. This is not a test. Attention all
Uh-oh. There's a bomb coming.
A bomb!
They're gonna blow up Raccoon City.
Here they come.
Yeah, this series is going nowhere. Let's just nuke the whole thing.
Okay, so this is a new section. Tyrell made it here to help us out,
Good on him. Yes.
but also, he accidentally attracted the biggest horde in Raccoon City, so they're knocking on the outside of the hospital. Which means we have a siege section.
Can we, talk about, what's that thing? Your car's extended warranty? Is that it? Yeah, yeah, car's extended warranty. Could, just, open
Nobody's
up
home!
he said nobody's home. Hey, wait a minute. I haven't lost all function of my brain.
Nobody's home!
I'm gonna try to lower the window.
We have a defense mission!
How do we do that?
This is fun, I like this.
Hospital security system.
It's kind of like that one mode in that Call of Duty game where there's a whole bunch of those undead coming at you. What do they call that mode again?
Oh, I think it's Nazi Walmart shoppers.
That's it. Yes!
I remember that. Or maybe it was Costco, I can't remember. It was one of those.
Might have been Kmart.
Oh, that you can never forget Kmart.
Because they're
Always the Kmart.
because they're dead. It'd be like The Walking Dead.
Oh, that's true. That's
Around in
true.
1998, you know.
Yeah.
My knee, sir.
JCPenney shoppers. Okay, so this siege section, it's got a fun little quirk, and you can use this on any difficulty. The enemies have less health as they're coming through the window. As soon as they hit terra firma inside the hospital, they have their maximum amount of hit points. You can have them dead by the time they hit the floor.
Those are zombies. They're already dead.
Deader.
Oh, right. Okay.
Dead, they're dead. But yeah, the way they crawl through the window actually gives you the perfect shot of their head dealing max damage. So again, you can kill them and then they roll onto the floor and then they just explode.
Hang on, let me paint this target on my head first, so I just crawl through here and show it to you.
Show me. This section, I wanted to do legitimately no infinite weapons, not unless absolutely necessary.
Well, it doesn't matter because you've been saving up all the ammo you've been accumulating because you haven't been using it.
Correct.
So you might as well be using infinite weapons anyway.
Practically, but also this is the better version of the SMG that Carlos gets. So I'd rather be using this than the infinite weapon, if that makes sense. I could also just be popping off rockets left and right, but where's the fun in that, you know?
I could give you a little more work in post-text if you want.
What?
How many bullets did you spend?
Oh, that's math. Okay, that's easy enough.
Yeah, it's still work, though. You gotta look at the numbers and, you know...
A couple numbers, yeah. Just
It's
what did I start with versus
gonna
where
be
did I
there at
end
the
up?
editing chamber and be like, you know, alright, here we go.
Oh, I already know I'm gonna make that reaction. It's just, okay, just... open up calculator, because mental math hard sometimes. But, halfway through your siege, power goes out. Now, this is when I said absolutely necessary, because hunters joined the fray. Yeah, fuck that. I'm not dealing with hunters.
Was he just waiting in there?
Apparently.
Oh boy, it's gonna be great. He's not gonna know what's gonna hit him. It's gonna be.
He used their giant claws to turn the lights off.
That's what he's doing the whole time. Just hang on.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Whoa, neck bacon!
Back up, back up.
Oh, you almost got your neck bacon.
Back up, back up. There we go, there we go. So the second half of the siege, they start bringing in parasite zombies, they start bringing in hunters, they bring in fucking everything.
It's a greatest hits collection, starring Carlos.
I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. I don't want it to happen anymore. But
This 3 CD collection can be yours for only $19.99.
oh, it didn't die. Oh, shit. This is where the shooting them through the wind... I shocked myself. I can't believe it. But this is where the killing them as they're coming through the window comes into play, because you can kill the zombies before they become parasites if you kill them via the window. So just a easier way to survive this siege if you decide to be a badass and do everything legitimately. You know, if you say, infinite weapons are too easy, I want to do it legitimately. Actually, I just remember, I read this on Reddit, and I could not believe my eyes.
What's that?
Somebody said, can somebody mod in the S+ ranking where you are forced to not use infinite weapons and to save less than 5 times, please? The game's too easy. Okay.
You ever talk about not judging people for their choice in games? Mm-hmm. Fuck those guys.
Like, I totally understand wanting a challenge. This game's challenging enough. The fact that it is, in my opinion, it is built off the need for the for the infinite weapons. Can you? Oh, you
neck bacon!
Oh,
neck bacon!
Fuck off! Oh, fuck off!
Still keeping your bacon.
Excuse me. Okay, there we go. Well, that could have gone worse.
Stuff some herbs back in there so that the neck bacon stays in there.
Yeah. Just plug the hole.
Yeah,
It's as easy as that.
That's it.
Yeah, disgusting. I hate it.
The medicinal part just sucks into it and it just seeps in, and the white blood cells go, oh, right, and they start healing my body.
Gross. But, yeah, if you want a challenge for this game, just play it without the infinite weapons. You don't need that S rank to show off how big of balls you have. Just play without the infinite weapons. Play it not like they wanted you to.
You want a challenge? Go buy an accessibility controller and use your fucking elbows.
Get that little Fisher-Price controller. Make it cute.
Play with your toes.
Okay. Shock them, and we need to blow up the pillar to close the hospital, I guess. So let's go ahead and just put more explosives down. And also, while enemies are stunned, you could have been doing this the whole time.
Yeah, if only we had some explosives that could blow stuff up, you know, with frequency, you know?
I fucking love the Infinipunch. It's so funny.
Carlos for Street Fighter
There
6.
we go. Holy shit, we did it. Oh wait, 12 seconds left. Never mind. Well, they're not coming through. And I actually found out that there is a limit to how many zombies will actually come in here. I never put down the C4, and eventually they just stopped giving me zombies and told me to stop fucking around, basically.
Still fuck. That should do something in that time frame.
And thankfully it landed that way.
It falls the other way.
Oops!
Like, it breaks in half and then it just, you know, still keeps the door open.
Oh.
Well,
That's alright.
yeah.
They can't get through the door. That's the important part.
I'm coming back.
Is Jill okay?
Vaccine's the real deal.
She had a brain aneurysm and died anyway, so...
God damn it.
What do you think you're gonna do? Whole city's about to be microwaved.
Come on, man. Call the government. Tell them we found a cure.
I'm on it. Hello, government? It's me. Stop the thing. Thanks, government. Boop.
So, of course I couldn't leave you without showing you how you die. The hunters are just fucking mean. And their one-hit KO is a slash to the jugular.
Ah.
If you could have seen that coming, it happens more often than you think. It's fine, it's fine. You
That's
can
just
have that.
unfortunate. Well, you know.
You can have it. And then, of course, the zombies break in.
Oh.
Apparently, Carlos just gives up the will to live, Tyrell gets overrun, and Jill becomes a sandwich.
Ooh.
Oh, yep, there goes Tyrell. Oh, jeez. And she's not even awake for that. She's not... Oh, that's
you
not
failed.
great.
You suck.
Yeah, it's not even you died. You just fail, you moron. Why would you lose like that? You're such a failure. I mean, but not Outbreak players. You guys are great. And Umbrella Corps players and my Gaiden fans out there.
Is there any Resident Evil fan that we should shun?
No, we're all equally crazy.
Even the movie lovers.
Especially the movie lovers.
You're a different breed of crazy right there.
And then there's a cross-section between the CG movie lovers and the live-action movie lovers.
It's a circle as far as I'm concerned!
Or an umbrella!
Stop.